touched Jesus in some way, some negatively, as we know, like Pontius Pilate or King Herod or Judas, some very positively, and especially, perhaps the one most so, is the one that we have in today's gospel, Mary Magdalene. Now, Mary Magdalene is one who had a very close relationship, obviously, with Jesus. She's also one who was there at the foot of the cross. You know, the apostles, of course, had all fled. Peter had denied he knew Jesus, whatever, and the only ones brave enough were to be Mary, the mother of Jesus, and a couple of other Marys, Mary Magdalene being one of them, together with John the Apostle, who were there at the foot of the cross, of course, feeling absolutely helpless in that particular moment. And here we have Mary Magdalene, again on what we now call Easter Sunday, which would have been the Sunday, the first day of the work week for the Jewish people, and she goes out to finish the burial preparations, not really knowing what she's getting into, because there's that big stone that would have to be rolled away. But of course she encounters that empty tomb, she encounters messengers of the Lord, and then of course she encounters the Lord himself. And as is true, and as we will see in other Easter readings, that Jesus is not recognized until he chooses to be recognized. Whether it's the disciples on the way to Emmaus who do not recognize him till the breaking of bread, of course when he comes to the apostles on the lake shore and winds up questioning Peter, restoring him to his role of leadership. Or as we have today, as Mary looks right there, Jesus, but somehow thinking that he is the gardener, the caretaker, whatever, of the cemetery. But again, Jesus is now in his glorified state. He is not the same as he was before. He is to a certain extent, but it is the glorified Jesus, the risen Lord, the one whose life and love that we share now and forever. So again, we have that model of Mary who was faithful above all, and the Lord giving her that message that he gave to the Samaritan woman at the well, that he has given to so many, and gives to her basically to go off and be a missionary now. Go tell the apostles, go tell others what you have seen and experienced. And so what we're hearing this week really is the beginning of that work of evangelization, which the church still carries out 2,000 years later, and which is really central to who we are as a believing people, as we're called to share that good news of Jesus risen and alive. And please stand.